Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Pretty Unscripted. So I just wanted to come on here real fast and talk about Basketball Wives, the incident with Jackie and Chantel. Um, if we all seen the latest episode, we saw that Chantel got slapped. As she should, okay? I feel like Chantel has been completely disrespectful to her mom. I feel like she did come out here to take over the show, and I haven't even been watching the show like that, but I did start tuning in here and there because Chantel was on the show. You know, whenever a new face come on the show, we or old face that's returning, we'll start checking it out. And we was very familiar with Chantel on Basketball Wives. We've seen her enough through coming on the show with her mom. And as we know, when Chantel came on the show, her and her mom didn't seem like they had a bad relationship at all. She would come on the show, go on little lunches, little tee-hee-hee, talk about the other girls. And then that whole incident with Drea and her man, well, her baby daddy at the time, I think they had a kid together. And, you know, him hooking up with Chantel. Jackie came in there for her daughter, like, this my child. And, you know, that Drea and her had they meet up. And then Drea confronted them or whatever and all that time. So just based off that, their relationship didn't just seem crazy like it seems now when Chantel has came on this season 12. She has just been coming for Jackie's jugular. Now, let's talk about Miss Jackie Christie. Because we know Miss Jackie Christie. Jackie has been on this show for 57 years. And we know her very well. And we know you piss Jackie off, she flipping over tables, she acting a fool, she cussing you out, your mama out, your dog out, everybody. And she has not went there with Chantel one time. Never. Chantel has been so disrespectful to her mama, saying everything, just pushing her buttons, just doing whatever she can to push her buttons and talk junk. And Jackie has been keeping it cool, calm, and collected. And I don't think she doing it for the cameras because Jackie been on there long enough where Jackie don't care about them cameras no more. I really genuinely don't think Jackie care about them cameras. Jackie would act a fool on anybody with them cameras. You saw how quick she slapped Chantel. She don't care about them cameras. I think she's doing it because she feel like this show is not worth me and my child's relationship. Because after these cameras is turned off, we gonna have to fix all this mess that you created for profit. For mucho dinero. And now Chantel in the space where she don't care. She's just trying to build a reputation. I think she is trying to take Jackie's spot. And you know, Jackie's spot is ignorant. So I don't know if she coming on there being ignorant because of that. You know, I know the oldest daughter, Jackie's oldest daughter, came out in a statement and said that Chantel is taking her storyline and acting like it's her own because she the real one that got issues with her mom, not Chantel. So she didn't appreciate that, and we already knew that. Like, that was already established in the show because Jackie's daughter came out with a book. Her oldest daughter came out with a book talking about her mama. So we know that they got issues. As far as her and Chantel, we did not know it's issues like that. And Chantel just straight up disrespectful. The way she talks to her mom is disrespectful. You know what? The reason why she not connecting with people is because at the end of the day, people are not going to connect with you disrespecting your mother. It don't matter how trifling your mama is. We know, you know, all of us, people aren't perfect. So everybody has all kind of different issues they've ever had with their mother. But as a mother, you are never going to escape having issues, your children having issues with you. It don't matter how perfect of a mother you try to be. It don't matter if you think you're doing everything right. They are going to have issues. There's going to be something in their life that traumatized them or something you did that you might have to make amends for, apologize for, and be understanding for. It's just going to happen. It don't matter how perfect you are. So that's inevitable. It's going to happen. But also, you have women and children who have devastating experiences with their mother. Devastating. I mean, even where it's like, girl, who you a strong one for forgiving your mom. And so they have those type of experiences with their mom, but at the end of the day, that's still their mom. That's still their mother. So they still gonna find a way to connect with them. They still gonna find a way to be, to go to therapy or whatever. And then you just can't. It's not tasteful to trash your mom. It's not tasteful to go in and the stuff Chantel say. That's why that's why Doug gonna leave you. So you want your father to leave your mother? That's why, you're ignorant. You seem like a fool. I don't have no respect for you. Like the stuff that she just be spewing, you are not in a space where you want to make amends with your mom, where you want to repair and recover. Clearly, you are just doing this for the cameras. She seems like she is performing all the time. She is definitely performing. She's putting on a performance. And I gotta give it to Jakie. Anytime someone come on here and make Jakie look good. Chantel is being so ignorant. She's making Jakie look good. We are having sympathy and respect for Jakie because we know Jakie trifling. Jakie, and even when she slapped her, and went in the room. They got that one little lady, that one woman holding her in the corner. Jakie talking about let me go. She like, no, I'm not going to let you go. That one woman, if it was anybody else but Chantel, it would have had to be all them big dudes that was in front of Chantel would have had to be on Jakie. Because Jakie would have been tearing up the whole room to get to that girl for putting her hands on her at all. And you don't have to do that because that's her child. So Jakie is showing that I'm not going to go there with my child. I love my child. But you will not see. And then Chantel gonna go back to the room. Oh, she swung on me. Did you mention you pushed your mama? I don't care how much of a small push or whatever, you pushed your mama aggressively. Girl, who is you? I would have smacked the mess out of you too. And she just smacked you once. She ain't hit you over and over and over again, girl. Chantel gonna regret this. She is gonna regret it because now you are creating real, true life trauma and issues and mayhem with your mom. That when this show is over, you're gonna have to fix. You're going to have to repair. And nobody is checking for you to replace Jakie. The way you are acting towards your mama to us shows the type of character you have. And nobody going to respect nobody disrespecting their mama. No one. So you are not going to get nowhere with the Basketball Wives. I pray to God this is the first and very last season you are on because don't nobody want to see you ever again. Okay? But I just had to get that out. I had to get it out. Because, and I haven't not even been watching the show like that. I see little clips of Chantel, little clips that I might watch an episode here and there. But this is the last, this is the straw. She talking about this is the end. Chantel, girl, no, this is the end for you. Because you not only disrespect your mom, talk so much disrespectful trash to her. You didn't put your hands on her now. You didn't push her. Girl. And that Jakie just came out. She couldn't even hold it. You see, she looked, it was just like, bow, I will knock your ass out. I was like, right. I know it was a whole round of applause through everyone who was watching the show when that happened. I know it was people like, yes, I know that's right. Girl, slap her again. Slap her again. I mean, because it don't make no sense. I'm so tired of this little girl. Brandy called it right. You are a little girl because you act very immature. You act like a child. And Doug ain't going to be on your side with this one. He going to see you push his wife. He ain't going to be on your side. He going to be like, why you push your wife? Why you push your mama? You know she crazy. Why you put your hands on her? She didn't even put her hands on you. She was just like ushering you out. It was just like, look, she didn't touch you. And then you going to smack her hand and bink. No. But it's just, and she did it real quick, real classy. Only Jakie can slap somebody classy. Smacked her and went on in the corner. Was like, I'm going to just go to my room. Just let me go to my room so I don't act more of a fool. And then you going to go downstairs and lie to these women. I mean, you ain't lie. You did get slapped, but You ain't mentioned that you pushed your mama first. You ain't mentioned, don't worry, at the reunion, they're going to see all this. After the show, they're going to see how much you acted a fool up in that room and that you pushed your mama. And that's why you got slapped. And yeah, it's going to be a couple of them, probably like Evelyn, ignorant, but talking about, well, that still shouldn't have made you slap her and blah, blah, blah. Girl, please. Let your child do that to you. You know, Evelyn ignorant too. So, I mean, Evelyn had climbed on tables and threw big ass chairs and desks and tables and everything before. Evelyn a fool. So let's see how you respond to your child doing that to you. I bet you it ain't gonna be all suns and rainbows and none of that. But I really needed to get that off my chest. I just want to push Chantel over my knee. I ain't even gonna lie. A part of me want to. But yeah, just give me your thoughts on it. Let me know how you feel about it. If you feel like me, they need therapy. Chantel is not in the space to want to recover whatever she's going through. And Jakie honestly is not in the space to receive it. You know, as parents, we tend to go on the defense fairly quickly when it comes to our kids, especially if we done sacrificed and worked really hard and did everything we can to raise them, and then they had these critiques here and there. We get on the defensive quick. I will even say I have been guilty of that. And a lot of times kids just need understanding. They just need to know you understand where they're coming from, you empathize with them, you see the problem, and you sorry for it. Like, it really is that simple of what children need. Me being, you know, a child and a daughter and a mother, I know both sides very well. So that's all they need. But Jakie would need to go to therapy to even get into a space of understanding. I think so. I think for her to really hear what her children has to say to her about whatever issues. I know it took me to go to therapy. Like, if I didn't go to therapy first before, like, my children did start speaking, as you know, because my children are in their 20s. So before my children started really telling me about, like, little issues they had when they was children, I still was on when they first told me, I was on the defensive. It took a long time for me to get to a space where I'm like, oh, I hear you, I understand, I get your perspective. I know that was wrong. I see my flaws and where I messed up, but that take therapy, especially with certain people born in certain generations, because we was brought up a certain way where it was like, look, you just be grateful you had a good parent because they sacrificed everything. It don't matter if they went off on you every other day. Just be happy, And so, and Jakie is definitely seemed like one of those generations where it's like, look, all this you saying, okay, whatever. But look what you got. Look what I've sacrificed a lot. I don't want to hear this mess. So I think she would have to go to therapy to even. But it seemed, she doing a lot better than Chantel. Because Chantel is just like, look, I'm on camera and I'm about to make, a statement for myself. I'm about to make a reputation. I'm about to set it off so I can be on the Basketball Wives and getting these checks. Shawty don't care. Shawty don't care. Y'all can be on that show until y'all 90 years old. Shawty getting paid regardless. She do not care how many seasons it is, how many seasons y'all want to come back. She don't care. She getting a check and she has removed herself. So she not even in the foolishness and she's still getting paid. So Shawty don't care, which really show a lot about Shawty's character. But this is really sad, and I just want Chantel to know this is not making you look good, sweetie. This is making you look horrible. And you are making your crazy ass mama look great. Like, we all sympathizing with Jakie. That's wild. That is nuts. So you need to look at that and work on that. But anyway, give me your thoughts down below, and I'll check you later. All right, bye.